Seedance 2.5 just dropped, and generating movie-grade footage has never been simpler. Pair it with Claude Code, and you can turn raw AI video clips into a working website in minutes. The process sounds complicated, but the real difference comes down to two things: prompting Seedance correctly and designing the website around the footage instead of forcing footage into a finished layout. So let's build 3 websites using 3 animation styles: scroll-based 3D motion, parallax, and hover effects. Every prompt and skill file used here is available in our free community. First, the one-time setup. Connect the Higgsfield MCP to Claude Code. This gives Claude direct access to major AI video and image models, including Seedance 2.5. Create your Higgsfield account, grab the MCP URL, then in Claude go to Customize, add a custom connector, and paste the URL. Once it's authenticated, your generation workflow lives directly inside Claude. Now, Website 1, a car launch. The site uses 3 main elements: a loading sequence, a 3D scroll animation, and small micro interactions. The scroll animation is the key. You need one continuous, uncut orbit around the car. Seedance 2.5 can now generate up to 30 uninterrupted seconds, which is a huge upgrade for scroll-driven websites. My rule is simple: footage first, layout second. If you build the website first, Claude designs around placeholders, and your final footage gets squeezed into a space it wasn't designed for. Instead, generate the footage first, then build the experience around it. And there's no actual 3D car model here. The video is simply mapped to the scroll position. As you scroll, the car rotates, while the reflection moves across the body naturally. A second burst clip scrubs along the same timeline, creating another layer of motion. Then, the loading sequence transitions into the hero, with subtle details like a magnetic button, a one-time text scramble, and a cursor that changes color over links. These details are small, but they make the site feel premium. Once it's finished, Claude can push the project to GitHub and deploy it through Vercel. Site 1 is live. Now Site 2, a musician's website using parallax. This time, the biggest challenge is visual consistency. You're generating multiple clips, so they need to feel like one visual world. Anchor the style clearly. For example, deep blue-black with cold sodium orange. Then, carry that visual language across every generation. For real parallax, don't generate one giant scene. Create 3 depth layers: foreground, midground, and background. Move each at a different speed, with the foreground moving fastest. Add a small cursor drift, and the entire scene starts responding to the viewer. For the album section, 8 covers sit in a 3D arc, but they're actually 8 short video clips: smoke, water, neon, rain on glass, and more, all sharing the same color treatment. The center clip plays while the others tilt away and fade into haze. Drag across the collection and it snaps to the closest item with a slow, weighted movement. Push it to GitHub, deploy, and Site 2 is done. For the final website, we're building a handmade blade brand. This one uses 2 effects: a cursor-linked hover pull and an image traveling along a path. It's subtle, which makes it harder to hide bad animation. The hero uses one seamless clip of a blade sliding into frame. As you move your cursor, the blade extends and light traces along its edge. Release and it retracts. The timing is important: slower on the pull, faster on the return. Then we add 6 process clips: forging, hammering, quenching, grinding, edging, and finishing. Those clips travel along a defined path, scaling and fading depending on their position. 3 websites, 3 animation systems, but the same workflow. And there are 3 rules I always follow. First, hold back. 1 or 2 strong animations per page are enough. Add too many, and everything starts competing for attention. Second, describe the camera, not just the mood. Don't simply say, "make it cinematic." Describe the camera movement: lens, lighting, framing, and subject motion. That's how you get a specific shot, instead of the model's generic version of cinematic. Third, avoid unnecessary auto-looping. Endless loops are one of the quickest ways to make a website feel like an AI demo. The formula is simple: generate the footage first, design the website around it. Then use Claude Code to turn those clips into interactive experiences. You can apply this workflow to almost any website concept. Head to the Higgsfield link below to connect Seedance 2.5 with Claude and join the free community for every prompt and skill file used in this build. See you in the next one.